Hi guys and ladies. Hey, are you a manther? Do you know what a manther is? A manther is a man who dates women 10 years or more his junior. Are you a manther? Do you want to be a manther? Are you thinking about it? Seems like it's all the rage for older men to be dating much younger women. Over 70% of men and women say that age gap relationships, AGRs, are acceptable. Now, they're probably a little more acceptable on the men dating the younger women than the women dating the younger men, but even that is starting to be acceptable. So today I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you might want to date a younger woman, why you might want to consider it, and if it's right for you. And if you stick around till the end, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you might not want to. Okay, let's get started. So I have highlighted a couple of videos down below. Take a look. One of them is this SNL skit. It just cracked me up and was very poignant to me when I first saw it. It's a skit about a dating show called Meet Your Second Wife. And it really puts dating younger women in a very different perspective. Take a look and leave a comment and let me know what you think. It's pretty funny. Another video that I looked at that kind of got me started thinking about this one was the Silver Bachelor's video on dating younger women. And I've left that in the comments. When I first watched this video from the Silver Bachelor, I was a little stunned by it, but then I thought he has some really good, honest information here. And so here's a few more things to add to that. Maybe you've been out of the dating game for a while. You're not sure where to get started. A younger woman might be the perfect place for you. Or maybe you're just looking for somebody to do fun things with, you feel young and active for your age. This might be a good option for you too. One of the first things that younger women appreciate about an older man is that they're great conversationalists. You have so much more life to offer than a young man who's dating her. He might be as hot as she is, but he's got those hormones raging and he doesn't know how to time himself yet and is just thinking about the goal, which is getting her in bed, and not really taking the time to be a good conversationalist. As an older man, you appreciate conversation a little more, and you're much better at timing and reading women's cues to know when to make your move. And speaking of sex, which we weren't quite, but we always get around to that with men and women, younger women report that older men are more relaxed with sex. Now, I don't know if it's because you're slower, or you're reading those signs, or you're intimidated, not too sure she's going to say yes, or something else is going on. Maybe you physically are not in the mood. Whatever it is, maybe it's just going back to you having the maturity and the experience to read her moods and know when the right time is instead of just pushing it. Being more relaxed about sex allows that younger woman to relax with you more and enjoy her time with you more too. Another benefit of dating younger women is that the age difference offers an opportunity to learn a different section or portion of history than what you're familiar with. You can share a variety of topics. She knows the trending ones, you know the historical ones. If it works out well, you can put the two together and have a really fascinating, interesting conversation. Sometimes, particularly when it comes to sharing music and your favorite artists, that's when you might have a little challenge getting on the same page and where the age difference might be apparent. And when you're talking about 10 to 15 years, it's a little different than talking about a generation in between you, where she's the same age as your daughter or could be your daughter. That might be a sticking point for you, or that might be a benefit. Sometimes it might make you feel older, and maybe if you're keeping up with the trends, it might be very encouraging and build your confidence to be able to keep up with somebody 10 or 15 or 20 years your junior. Maybe more. Up to you. The fourth reason you might want to consider dating a younger woman is because they are much more easily impressed with older men than they are younger men. You have life experiences, you have accomplishments, you have relationship experiences, so many more things than a young man has to offer that you can overwhelm them pretty easily. The flip side of that is you can take them for a ride pretty easily too. So be kind and truthful and authentic. Always be authentic. All right, the last reason you might want to date a younger woman: they make men feel young and powerful. What more do you need than that when you're around a woman? Dating younger women makes you feel young and powerful. It's a great motivation to keep on top of your physical fitness and healthy eating and personal hygiene. Just know that these are some of the feelings that you're going to get from being around that woman. Is she a long-term match for you? That's a separate question. Hey, did you subscribe yet? Would you please take a moment right now and subscribe? I'd really appreciate it. Back to what we were talking about it. Thanks for sticking around. Now you get the 3 reasons why you might not want to date a younger woman. Number 1, their confidences and opinions are not quite formed yet. They're still a little squishy around the edges. So they're going to be very indecisive. I don't know. What do you want to do? I like that too. You're going to get some of that. Don't expect them to be a leader. You're going to be a leader all the time. If you want to go on a trip, you're going to be the leader. You're going to manage, organize, figure it out. They don't quite have who they are decided enough to be a partner in those kinds of activities. Okay, number 2, as the Silver Bachelor mentioned in his video, watch it. It's really good. It really just gives you some just basic psychology of what's going on. And what he points out is they have daddy issues. And it's true, whether we know it or not. I know when I was a 20-year-old, I had daddy issues. They're looking for somebody to replace that dad that wasn't around in their life, to guide them, to help them develop their opinions and their interests and their careers and their decisions that they're going to make in life. They didn't have any of that. So they're looking to you for that. You just need to keep that in mind with every conversation you have. When something comes out of her mouth that is just blows you away, think about the relationship that's actually going on with her. She may not even be aware of it, but you do have to be aware of and deal with daddy issues. In these kinds of relationships, you'll have to offer guidance and direction in a very gentle and encouraging way. It'll be a balancing act for you. Consider that. And finally, the 3rd reason you might not want to date a younger woman is if you're looking for a long-term relationship. If you want something that's going to last for years and years and years, believe it or not, the best age to hook up with is within 1 year of yourself. Can you believe that? All the research I did, and that's what they come up with. You have the best chance of living forever with someone if they were born within the same 12 months that you were. Getting back to our AGRs, age gap relationship, you're going to run into immaturity. You're going to run into family issues. You're going to run into financial issues. You're going to have to talk through all of that. And let me give you the statistics of the difference in age related to the chances of the relationship lasting. Are you ready? Figures are on top of the average divorce rate for those age ranges. If there's 1 year age difference between you, you can add another 3% likelihood of divorce to the already average statistics of your age group. If there's a 5-year age difference, you can add 18% more chance of a divorce. If it's a 10-year age difference, the risk of divorce increases to 39%. If it's a 25-year age difference, the chance of you getting divorced on top of your regular chances of getting divorced, what is it in this country, 50%? The risk for a 25-year age difference is increased to 95%. Okay, so 1 in a million, but hey, if that's what you're looking for, go for it. In the meantime, consider going out with a younger woman, especially if you're just getting back in the game, you're just trying it, you don't know how you're going to feel about anything. Even if you went on a date with a woman your same age, you're probably not going to get very far. This is your first time out. Did you ride a bike perfectly the first time out? No, it takes some time. So try it. What do you have to lose? Let me know how it goes. Leave some comments about what you think about all of this. And thanks as usual for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye.